On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show. On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
All right, folks. Happy afternoon. Lovely evening. Good morning, wherever you are. First message to me comes from Asia. You awake? Yes. Good to know you're alive and awake on a Monday morning, Charlie. The rest of us is still Sunday. Coming your way out of Maryland on the last Sunday in the month of June. Welcome each and everyone. Charlie, I don't know how your day has been, man. Started off with church earlier today. And then football, England, sailing through at the very last minute. In the meantime and in between time, each and everyone, welcome and hello. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It is your Sunday staple, and we're right here, ready to roll as we come to you live on Zoom, live on Afro Star Radio, live on Odadia Radio, and of course to the YouTube family. Salute, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Everything cool, everything clear. Weather nice and lovely, man. No storms, everything okay. There's some hurricane, something. I saw the name earlier. Beryl. Hey, I don't know where it's bearing down to, but I hope everything will be fine wherever you are. Louisiana, Florida, the usual places. Careful out there, man. The only thing that should be disturbing you on a Sunday should be us. Well, it's not disturbing, is it? Being part of the company. Welcome each and everyone. Hey, today I'm not tired. I'm well rested. I'm refreshed. I'm excited. The only thing is I don't know. I haven't really thought out what I'm playing today. So usually when I'm confused like that, it means Charlie it's a reggae thing. So maybe I should do that. I should do like some listener's choice. You know, see, if you're listening on YouTube or you're listening on Zoom, tell me what you want to hear, and I'll see if I can slip that in. I think I'll do that today. First, I have an idea what I want to play first, and then after that, I'll just probably roll with you. Just tell me what you want to hear, and then we'll go with that. Okay, Charlie, I'm looking forward to today, man. Nice to be here on yet another Sunday. 7 days roll by so fast, man. We're good to be here. We're glad to be alive, and we'll be talking men's health. Somebody said, hey, finally. For a long time, we've talked about breast cancer. Men get breast cancer too. Don't get it twisted. But we spend a lot of time talking to the females when it comes to that. And several things. But today, Charlie, men's health. And the doc I have one coming on in about an hour and a half. Charlie, my main man, Kwame. I'm being very, very official, so I'll be calling Dr. Fiakponu. But he will be upset. But Charlie, that's it. Kwame's a good guy. We'll be talking to Kwame in about another hour and a half. You know my main man, Fako Doblo. If you went to Punch School, you know Fako. Charlie, me and Fako way back like that from 1982. And that's Fako's brother coming up on the show. So we'll be having a nice tete-a-tete, talking about everything, Charlie. In fact, my first question to the doc will be like, Charlie, doc, I know it's men's health, but let's talk menopause, man. Don't you think it's a little bit exaggerated? Did it take warriors and all that? And then before the answers start coming, I'll run away from the show. Yeah, but we'll be talking that and a whole lot more. As we welcome you to Music for Your Quality Feed Show number 98. Charlie, coming this weekend in the DMV area is all about Kofi Kinata, man. July 6th, man. When we started talking about Kinata, I was so down, way down the path. But July 6th will be here pretty soon, and all roads lead to Hilton, Alexandria, right? In Virginia. And that's where Kofi Kinata will be. Initially, it was supposed to be, set up for 200 people. Then they took it to 300 people. Now the tickets went out of hand. I hear it's about 500 people available. But man, Charlie, if you tell me, say, you don't have tickets right now, I don't know. A few? Okay. If you want last minute tickets someday. But it's going to be a swell weekend, man. I can imagine. Kinata himself I thought we could get him on today, but Charlie, the because of the new EP, he has this new EP out, doing tours all over. Last night he was over in plus 233. Thought we could sneak him in over today, but he's doing something around the same time when we could get him. So we said, we've had Kinata twice on the show, man. Let's bring in Kwame and let's vibe, man. Kwame was like, hey, let me talk to the people. And so that's what we're doing today, man. Coming your way, as we always do, with music and interesting conversation with a lovely, lovely audience composed of people like you, and you. Live on Zoom, live on YouTube, on Odadia Radio and Afro Star Radio, we say thank you. Show brought to you each and every Sunday by Kind Ketty. Hey, Kumfi Pineapple Juice. You have visitors and you don't have a Kumfi. What's your problem? You don't like them? You do? You run out? Contact Walmart.com or any African store around you. Or just hit us up right here on MQF and we'll head into the right direction. Hold on tight, man. The name is a coffee show. How do I start? Hey, somebody say gospel, somebody say reggae. Yeah, wahala deo. Whatever it is, we'll have a wonderful, swell time. You know the name, it's still the same. This is Fisho. See you soon. Hey, the taster. YouTube squad, man. Rosemary Buba. Nad. Hey, Nad, I see you long, man. Kola Kujiku, back from Jamaica, huh? Of course, reggae for you. The taster. My man, Kwame Nubio. Yvonne Bampo, Afro Peku. Charlie, see you guys soon, man. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the show.
You're listening to DJ Fisho. You're listening to DJ Fisho. You're listening to DJ Fisho.
Combination of reggae and gospel right there. Her name is Erica Campbell, half of the group Mary Mary. Do you believe in love? Setting us off right now. Nad was lovey-dovey. We'll do some reggae small and then we'll come into that one. No doubt, man.
love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Let me hear you say, love you, 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 love you. And when I was sinking, and when I was drowning, it was your love. Yeah, your love. Hey, love. Nothing like your love. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When I was lost.
Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, stepping out. Open sesame, here comes Rastaman. Abacadabra, catch me if you can. I know you find it hard to believe that I am the genie of your lamp, and I can do anything you wish, but right now I'm commanding you to dance. Stepping out, stepping out. Oh, I'm stepping out, stepping out. Invisible music, beam me up to the cradle of sound. Rhythm and dance. You cannot see it nowhere on earth. Can this reggae be found? I said, I know you find it hard to believe that I am the genie of your lamp, and I can do anything you wish, but right now I'm commanding you to dance. Rain down, rain down, rain down, brimstone, thunder and lightning, hurricane, ooh, cyclone. Ask me this, I tell you why. I know you find it hard to believe that I am the genie of your lamp, and I can do anything you wish, but right now I'm commanding you to dance. Stepping out, says I'm stepping out, says I'm stepping. Journey through the tunnel of love. Wisdom is respected, hatred is rejected. From the planet dread, I says it rains down. Climb a ladder is ladder, hotter and get hot. Open sesame, here comes Rastaman. Abacadabra, catch me if you can. Open sesame, here comes Rastaman. Yeah. Abacadabra, catch me if you can. Hey. Says I'm stepping. I says I'm stepping. I'm stepping, stepping, stepping. Says I'm stepping. I says I'm stepping. I'm stepping, stepping. Highest heights and hottest heights. Rasta youth and dreadlocks dance. Your movements just can't stop. I'm in the groove and I just can't stop, 'cause I'm in love with your music. In this life, in this life, in this life, it is a sweet life, girl, coming in from the cold. We're coming in, 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 coming in from the cold. It's you, it's you, it's you I'm talking to. It's you I'm talking. Well, yes, you, silly bone, you I'm talking to now. Girl, why do you look so sad and forsaken? Don't you know when one door is closed, many more is open. Well, would you let the system get on top of your head again? No, that no. You let the system make you kill your brother, man. No, dread, no. Well, you make the system get on top of your head again. No. Well, the biggest thing you ever did see was I once a baby in this life, in this oh sweet life. Coming in from the cold. Coming in. Whoa, yeah. Coming in from the cold. We're coming in. Deep down in Jamaica, close to Mandeville. Back up in the woods on top of a hill, there stood an old hut made of earth and wood. There lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never learned to read and write so well, but he could play his guitar like a ringing a bell, yeah. And said, go, Johnny, be good tonight, yeah. And said, go, Johnny, be good. He used to carry his guitar in the gun he said, sitting in a tree in the railroad track, yeah. Old engineer in the train, sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by would stop and say, oh my, how what the boy can play. I said, oh, Johnny, be good tonight, yeah. I said, oh, Johnny, be good. Mama said, son, you gotta be a man. You got to be the leader of a reggae band. People coming in from miles around to hear you play until the sun goes down. Boy, someday your name will be in the light, saying, Johnny, be good tonight. I said, go, Johnny, be good tonight, yeah. I said, oh, Johnny, you better be good. I said, go, Johnny, be good tonight. Play, Johnny, be good. I said, go.
On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
That shed innocent blood of your people. Whoa, oh yeah. Whoa, oh. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh. Woe be unto those that say they of Israel, and they are not. Woe be unto those that say they're Jews, and they are not. Cause they shall be cast away like the chaff that the wind driven away, I say. Oh yeah, oh well. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yes, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh. Get to the black and white oppressors who have oppressed their children innocently. Oh yes, I say, I show my word without partiality. Listen to God, let it fall and let it fall. Let Babylon fall. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, well. Whoa, oh. Woe be unto those that say they of Israel, and they are not. Woe be unto those that say they're Jews, and they are not. God shall have them in his region. They'll have their season, and they shall be cast away, I say, just like the chaff that the wind drive it away. Oh yeah. Whoa, oh, oh, oh well. Oh yes. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, oh. Jah shall clean out the bad weeds, yeah, and separate them from the good, cause the day of harvest is near.
Now I may not be familiar with your language, but I sure would like to cross over your bridge. Said I may not dress in style as the man in your town do, but I sure know how to say I love you. I wanna love you in the morning, love you in the evening too. Even when you're lonely, I'll make you happy when you're feeling blue. I'm just a stranger in your town. Once in a while I pop around. I may not be familiar with your language, oh no, but I sure am gonna cross over your bridge. Do I mean a dressing style as the man in your town do? But I sure know how to say I love you. I wanna love you in the morning. Love you in the evening too. Even if you're lonely, make you happy when you're feeling blue. Though I'm just a stranger in your town, once in a while I pop around. Let's be friends. Friends that never end. I'm just a stranger, so let's be friends. You see me around, yeah, 'cause I wanna love you. Yes, I wanna love you. Stranger in your town.
Heal me, hygiene, look me, hygiene. Come take a sup of me, child. Tis the season, come make me reason. Da da do da day. Heal me, sister.
Aye, Sister Kosia right there.
Me, hygiene.
Getting ready for tomorrow, huh? Getting the bags ready. Aye, nothing like rubber dub before that. Susan, yes, that was Gregory Isaacs as we sail into Aini Kamuzi.
Long, long time I no see you the eye. Tell I how the runnings they run, man. Got enough things we go tell of the eye. First I'm gonna play you some music. I'm gonna play you some music now. I'm gonna play you some music. Gonna play you some. Heal me, hygiene, look me, hygiene. Take a sup of me, child. Oh, tis the season. Come make me reason. Da da do da day. Heal me, sister. Look me, sister. Come take a sip of me, I tall. I revive and I love feeling. Da da do da day. I give thanks that you trod on ya now. The holy powers they power. Yo, man a sing, man a chant, man a dance. I'm gonna play you some music. I'm gonna play you some music now. I'm gonna play you some of that musical heavy reggae reading. Hey, gonna play you so. Heal me, hygiene, yes me, hygiene. Come take a sup of me, child. Your love is what I bring. I saw me do me thing. Da da do da day. Heal me, sister. Love me, sister. Take another sip of me, I just feel me feeling. Deal me dealing. Da da do da day.
Spongy reggae, man.
You rock right here and you rock over this spongy reggae.
Nana B, Kwame, hey.
You bounce right here and you bounce over this spongy reggae.
Over in Utah, Peter Proud, man.
We bubble from the bottom and we fly to the top. Spongy reggae, spongy reggae. Oh, I may not be a movie star. I don't drive no fancy car. I can afford only a Winchester cigar. From the day I was born and given life, I and I a actor, genius, name it. Genuine character. I see you come right here and you bounce over this funky reggae. Oh, I see you rock right here and you rock over this funky reggae. I see you bum right here and you bum over this funky reggae. Oh, you rock right here and you rock over this funky reggae. Lord. Your love is a light for I. Realized that so much when I first met you. That was some time ago. But then I couldn't resist. No, 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 close to you. See, oh yes, right from the start. Oh no, 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 could never part. Oh, I hear from that thought. Yes, I wanna live in your house. I wanna live in your house. I wanna live in your house, your house. Wanna live in your house. You said, dry your nose, wipe that teardrop from your heart. I was in a little situation. Came with a solution. Was the revelation to you a triumphant call? Triumphant trumpet. Spop, spabadabab, spop, spop. Spop, spabadabab. Spop, spabadabab, spop, spop. Spop, spabadabab. Spop, spabadabab, spop, spop. Spop, spabadabab. I wanna live in your house. I wanna live in your house. Oh, I know you too much for what some say. 'Cause at the close of the day they'll be so far away. But then I know one thing's for certain. 'Cause at the closing of the yes, I know one thing's for certain. You'll be there, you'll be there. It was you that raised the flag above my head. Once when I was in a little situation. Came with a solution. Was the revelation to you a triumphant call of triumphant trumpet. Spop, spabadabab, spop, spop. Spop, spabadabab. I wanna live in your house. Wanna live in your house. I wanna live in.
On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
Only the count of me with a single
money with the sign of the dragon.
Kento.
It no know. Bring back the money with the sign of the lion. So if you take back the money with the sign of the dragon.
Auntie Joyce, Robert Dub on the Sunday.
But we no want to hear no more about your great Sir Francis Drake, which is a slave driver likewise. We no want to hear no more about your great Long John Silver, that never drop I used to the sufferers. Bring back the money with the sign of the lion. Walk and talk and tell your friend that I tell you that. And if you take back the money with the sign of the dragon, that's not enough to feed the hungry belly. If the devil say you feed, bring back the money with the sign of the lion. We no want to hear no more about your great Sir Francis Drake, the old slave driver. We no want to hear no more about your great Long John Silver, that only aim to colonialize our mind. Lord, bring back the money with the sign of the lion. Lion dollars you want to see in a jam jam. Take back the money with the sign of the dragon. I am so tired to hear the sufferer fall. Bring back the money with the sign of the lion.
Taught the destruction of creation would be nuclear power and radiation. Have mercy, a third judgment would come. They dropped the neutron bomb. A man was heading for extinction with contraceptive pills, that was made to kill. Legal murder, they call abortion. I thought the invention of robots is here. All forms of life would eventually stop, but they doggone crazy, mass producing test tube babies. The doggone crazy, mass producing test tube babies on a wild goose chase. Laws of nature that just can't face. Ambition to mash up the place. Who shall save the human race?
Miss Juju over in Connecticut, man. A liquor rubber dub on a Sunday. Y'all Quran.
What's wrong with these people? Oh, chemicals in the food to control population.
Nana B, Kwame, Miss Juju.
Plastic nation, cloning gets to have thought. Human beings breathing hot on the moon in search of aliens. On the moon in search of aliens. I tell you, the dog gone crazy.
ATL.
Producing test tube babies. The dog gone crazy. I see them on a wild goose chase. Laws of nature that just can't face. Ambition to mash up the place. Who shall save the human race? Self-destruction
how to do my thing. Don't talk to me as if you think I'm dumb. I wanna know when you're gonna come. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait.
Oh, yeah, whoa. Nice one, man.
I don't wanna wait in vain.
The reggae potheads are all popping in now, man.
Cause it's summer is here. I'm still waiting there. Winter is here. And I'm still waiting there.
Rhythm guitar. Mr. George, hey.
Like I said, it's been 3 years since I'm knocking on your door. And I still can knock some more. Ooh, girl, is it feasible? I wanna know now. For I to knock some more. Yeah, see, in life I know there's lots of grief, but your love is my relief. Tears in my eyes burn, tears in my eyes burn, while I'm waiting for my turn. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Oh, I don't wanna.
If you just got back from Montego Bay, I hope you're still in the reggae vein. Elsie, enjoy right there. Fisho, can you play me some Burning Spear? Hey, I'll give you what you want.
Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Want music, yes, me give them. Want music, yes, me give them. Want history, yes, me give them. Want culture, yes, me give them. Want roots, yes, me give them. Want extra, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Play the music in Jamaica. Play the music in America. Play the music in Africa. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Play the music in Canada. Play the music in England. Play the music in France. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Play the music in Italy. Play the music in Germany. Play the music in Japan. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them what them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Them want music, yes, me give them. Want music, yes, me give them. Them want history, yes, me give them. Them want culture, yes, me give them. Them want roots, yes, me give them. Them want me give them. In my time of trembling, I give them what they want. Music is what I have. Music is what I give.
King Dofu,
Me give them where them want, yes, me give them.
Burning Spear.
Me give them where them want, yes, me give them.
Oh, me give them, yes, me give them. Aye.
Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them where them want, yes, me give them.
Achimota song.
Me give them where them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. The message is in the music. The music is in the message. Me give them where them want, yes, me give them. Me give them where them want, yes, me give them. Me give them, yes, me give them. Mama, 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 boy. Gee, mercy, mama, mama, mama. Did I, how did I stray from a Gee, mercy, mama, mama, mama. Did I, how did I stray? My father's house abounding bread, and I am starving here every day. Did I, how did I stray? At the time when they forward the proposal to you, I know it was by force, but you was the killing kid. Tell I, how did I stray? Gee, you mercy, mama, mama, mama. Tell I, how did I stray? Gee, you mercy, mama, mama, mama. Tell I, how did I stray? Hey, mama, 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 Africa, oh. 21,000 miles away from home, and you bring me and treat me here like a brute. Tell I, how did I stray? If you were the stranger and I was the homester, I would not treat you like that. Hey, tell I, how did I stray? Weigh the justice and weigh the freedom and see how you treat I in apartheid system. Tell I, how did I stray? Lord, gee, you mercy, mama, mama, mama. Tell I, how did I stray? What to know about this? I leave Africa beyond my knowledge, I'm here accidentally. Tell I, how did I stray? You use me, you refuse me, and then you turn and abuse me. Tell I, how did I stray? Gee, you mercy, mama, 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 I want to know. Tell I, how did I stray? Rock and come ready. Gee, you mercy, mama, 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 I want to know. Tell I, how did I stray? Gee, you mercy, mama, mama, mama. Tell I, how did I stray? Long, long time I no see you, mama Africa. Where are you?
Babylon the Bandits, as we cruise inside our number 2 right here. Liquor Rub It Up to kick us off on a Sunday. When I met the missus, these were kind of songs I was listening to, man. I knew nothing about cool numbers, knew nothing about R&B, all that stuff, man. This was all I listened to, and this was one of the tunes that I loved, man. Tyrone Taylor taking us into our number 2. Let's go.
Members only. It's a private party. No need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook or bring your broken heart. It's members only tonight. Say you lost your woman, say you lost your man. You've got a lot of problems in your life. Throwing a party for the broken hearted. There's members only tonight. Listen good now. Go tell your mama, go and tell your daddy. Red or yellow, girl, black or white. Throwing a party for the sad and lonely. It's members only tonight. Got to tell you now, members only. It's a private party. No need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring your broken heart. 'Cause it's members only tonight.
Mommy AC Brew, Debbie Akron, 413 ladies, man. Enjoying this one on a Sunday. Members only, Charlie. Don't bring your checkbook, just bring your broken heart. It's members only tonight. Inside Rubber Dub Session, hour number 2 right here on MQF on a lovely Sunday. Let's go.
Say you lost your woman, say you lost your man. You've got a lot of problems in your life. And throwing a party for the broken hearted. And it's members only tonight. Go tell your mama, go and tell your daddy. Red or yellow, girl, black or white. They're throwing a party for the broken hearted. And it's members only tonight. Ooh, yeah. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring your broken heart. 'Cause it's members only tonight.
just on the corner with them boys sip a juice.
Juice? And we have so much juice here in a come drink now.
Sure, darling, open the door.
Wait, is what that for your color? Lipstick?
Wait,
Beer?
no.
Just the back is what you come from.
Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. I can't take it. No, I can't stand it. I can't take it. No. If I walk down the street, is a diner I've got to meet. If I walk down the street, is a young girl I've got to meet. I can't take it. No, I can't take it. She loves to criticize and always a fuss and fight. She loves to criticize and always a fuss and fight. Lord, I can't stand it. No, I can't stand it. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life.
If you requested this for your wife and you really can't say it, don't worry, I'll say it on your behalf. To all the ladies out there.
She's driving me insane.
Driving me insane.
Calling me dirty names. She's driving me insane. Calling me all kind of names. Big Babu.
Beside you, wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch. Longing. You know I miss you so much. Girl, I wanna wake up beside you. Wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch.
Annie Bex, we're going reggae today, man.
Oh man, I love you not just for who you are, but for who I am when I'm around you. That's why it's hard when me up in the far. From the queen when me give me crown to. Our relationship is not a boat to me. Serious, not a joke to me. In a me arms for you supposed to be. That's why me need you to come close to me. Cause I wanna wake up beside you. I wanna wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch. I'm longing. You know I miss you so much. Girl, I wanna wake up beside you. Wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch. You know I'm missing you so much. Girl, I love the pictures when you send to me. Plus the words in your text to me. Right I know me need you next to me. I know the long distance I get to me. Girl, believe me now. The way I feel for you. The love I run deep for you. And it's a reason now. Enough man in my stretch can't stand I feel for you. Girl, I wanna wake up beside you. Wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch. You know I miss you so much. Girl, I wanna wake up beside you. Wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch. You know I'm missing you so much. Oh man, I love you not just for who you are, but for who I am when I'm around you. That's why it's hard when me love it far from the queen where me give me crown to. Our relationship is not a boat to me, serious, not a joke to me. In my arms for you supposed to be. That's why me need you to come close to me. Cause I wanna wake up beside you, wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch. You know I miss you so much. Girl, I wanna wake up beside you, wake up beside you. Girl, you know I'm longing for your touch.
On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
Freddie McGregor, Liquor Rubber Dub, man, loving it on a Sunday. All these weeks I've been playing Rubber Dub. You want me to play old school again? Trying to keep eye down, not lie.
Deliver me, oh my Father, from the down pressors, set me free. Hey, am I trying to keep I down? I will always prosper. Yes, sir. Them are trying to keep I down. Walking on a tightrope. I will always. Whoa, no.
Dry bones, man.
Got me walking on a tightrope. Can't put above my toe. No, as long as Babylon is my foe, I will have hope in my soul. walking on a tightrope. Can't afford to buck my toe. No, as long as Babylon is my foe, I will have hope in my soul. Like a drowning man that clutches his straw, might think he's got no chance, no. The will of Jack can pull him through. He's a helping hand. You got that, got me walking on a tightrope. Can't afford to buck my toe. No, as long as Babylon is my foe, I will have hope in my soul. From the valley of dry bones, I have risen. Gotta make a change. And my head in the glass of conviction, ain't no stopping now. Deliver me, oh my fathers. Hey, walking on a tightrope. Can't afford no way. Never gonna buck my toe. As long as Babylon remains my foe now, I will have hope in my soul. Just can't keep me down. No, just can't keep me down. No way, just can't keep me down. Just can't keep it, really just can't keep it. Got me walking on a tightrope. Never say die. Reach the mountain high. Never say die. Never say die. Never say die. Reach the mountain. Walking on a tightrope.
From the valley of dry bones I have risen. Man, Stu Pauls, man. But from the world of culture, the words are simple. Why worry? Why worry? Why worry about it when you can pray them off, man? Before the dog comes in, why worry? Joe Hill and the culture thing. Hey.
Why worry about them when we can pray them off? Leave them before the eyes of Jah. Why worry about them when you can pray them off? We have got lots of things to do. Why worry about them when we can pray them off? Take your burden to Jah. Why worry about them when we can pray them off? There's no need to sit down, crying yourself to a frazzle. Tell me why. Resting your hands on your jaw, telling and showing the world that you are considering. Tell me why. And from the time you know you're doing nothing wrong before the eyes of Jah Rastafari, then there are lots of things you can sit and talk with Jah about. Don't worry. Why worry about them when you can pray them off? The longest liver will see the most. Why worry about them when you can pray them off? If at all you're being forsaken
try, you know you're doing nothing that is wicked to your brothers and sisters. Then you know you're free within yourself, free to love one another. Why worry about them when you can pray them off? No. Why worry about them when you can pray them off? Every day you get up, sit down, fretting yourself, slender like a tree. And the features of a duppy doesn't lie in the coffin, but it lay. Tell me why worry about them when you can pray them off? Brothers and sisters, why worry about them when you can pray them off?
Why worry? Music from Culture right now. As the good old dog comes in about the next 7 minutes or so. Somebody sent me a message. Fisher, we did listen on radio in Medina. What does that mean? I mean, I know. Say you did listen there, but if like some main song or something.
Forsaken by your mother, tell me why.
All the brethren over in Medina, man, live on Odadia Radio. Respect to you, man.
Because of your dreadlocks at all.
Shada. Your tune, they come right after this one.
But from deep within, you know you've got sweet love in your hearts for all. All you've got to do is muscle up and give thanks and praise. Hear me when I say, why worry about them when you can pray them off? Why worry? Why worry? Why worry about them when you can pray them off? There's no need.
Yes, man shortage all around the world. Girls are lonely and frustrated. Man shortage. There's so many lonely girls. Ooh, yeah. There was a time when some girls used to make it clear that when it comes to a man, they don't share. Now they're sharing, yeah, 'cause that's the only way they could ever hope to get a man today. 'Cause man shortage all around the world. It's a crucial situation, man shortage. There's so many lonely girls.
Man Shortage is the title of this one, man.
There are lots of lonely girls you can find alone in bed on a Saturday night. It's not a flu, it's not a fever, no. There's nothing physically wrong. They just cannot get a man 'cause man shortage all around the world. Girls are lonely and frustrated.
hand if you want a man. Raise your hand if you want a man. I tell them, raise your hand if you want a man. Yes, raise your hand if you want a man. So when you find yourself a good man, treat him right. Don't you let him go now. Hold on tight. If you pitch him out in the street like you don't want him, there are lots of lonely girls who would gladly take him in, cause man short jail. All around the world, it's a crucial situation, and shortage here. There's so many lonely girls, they just cannot get a man there, and shortage. All around the world, girls are lonely and frustrated, and shortage here. There's so many lonely girls. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah.
Good morning. Are you the witch doctor?
Well, some people call me that, but I prefer to think of myself as a doctor of science. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a man.
Any particular man?
Not really, just a good man.
Well, as you know, a good man is hard to find. But if you have the money, I can get you any man you want.
What kind of money are you talking about?
Preferably US dollars.
I don't mean what kind of currency. I mean how much money.
Well, we start as low as $50 and go as high as a couple thousand. For $50, we can get you the showpiece man. Him don't have no use, him can't do a thing. Him is just there so you can tell your friends that you have a man. Then we have the top of the line man who every woman wants. He's handsome, intelligent, and drives a BMW.
Suppose I want a nice, quiet Christian man. Could you help me?
Well, we don't stock those because we don't get too many requests for them. You see, but if you want a dreadlocks man, or if you want a bald-head man, or if you want a maga man, or if you want a big fat man, girl, you never have to worry. As long as you have the money, I can get you a man in a hurry. Yeah.
I want a man with responsibility.
You mean you want a man with wife and children?
No, not that. I want a man who's sensitive. I don't want a hard man.
Oh, you want a soft man?
No, I don't mean that. I want a man who is kind, warm, tender, thoughtful, intelligent, witty, talented, good-looking, charming, fun to be with, loving, and sexy.
Sorry, lady, I am not available. A man like me who is single and free, good-looking and sexy, and knows how to treat a lady, no amount of money can get me. You just have to hope and pray that one day you will get lucky. However, there are guys who go around the place taking advantage of women and treating them like dirt. If you want those, I can let you have a dozen for $1.
Suppose I want a man who is good in bed.
Oh, you mean you want a man who sleeps well?
No, I don't mean that. I mean a man who is good at, you know.
Oh, look, lady, this is not a little joke business, you know. You think it's a little pian witch doctor you're talking to? I am a doctor of science, and if you have the money, I can get you a man in a hurry. Yeah, cause if you want a dreadlocks man,
I am a doctor of science, and if you want a man, I can get you one in a hurry.
Or if you want a man.
Love in the air, bringing us close to the end of our session right now before we bring in the good dog. Charlie, plenty questions, maybe even some about this one. Legal thing now, innit? National Men's Health Month, celebrated every June to raise awareness of health issues that affect men and boys. And of course, to encourage us to seek early treatment and regular medical care. And we're using our channel to spread that awareness right here on MQF as we do each and every Sunday.
Got to have Guyana. Got
Dr. Kwame Fiakmanu will be our guest today. Right after this one. Out of Georgia, we love.
I feel so high, I even touch the sky above the falling rain. I feel so good in my name.
Ophelia, good evening to you. Here I come again.
I got to have Kaya now. Got to have Kaya now. I got to have Kaya now. For the rain is falling. I even touch the sky above the falling rain. Yeah, I feel so good in my neighborhood. So here I come again. I got to have Kaya now. I got to have Kaya now. I got to have Kaya now. For the rain is falling. Get up and turn I loose. Wake up and turn I loose. Wake up and turn I loose. For the rain is falling.
Kaya man. Oh no. I'm not saying dog is a Kaya man. Got to have Kaya. Oh. No. Don't blame me. Blame me. Hey, what can mix me that? Is it Kaya man or the dark dog that came on? Yes. I'm ready. Bring the dog on now. Kwame, you know me.
Angelo's fish bar.
Charlie, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
Not bad at all, Charlie. For those who don't know, Kwame is a reggae man himself, man. That's why I wanted to play a few lyrics like that.
I say you want slide me small.
How you gonna do, Charlie? Good evening. Good to catch you on, man. I hope you're not working today, right? You're not scheduled to work today.
Well, we work every day.
Oh my goodness.
The work never stops.
Oh my goodness. Well, Charlie, I must confess. I don't know if there are statistics.
It's what we signed up for. What did you say?
I don't know if there are stats to prove this, that women tend to take care of themselves a little bit more, going for physicals and stuff than men do. Is it?
Well, just based on personal experience, that is very true. In all demographics, and it's not just black men or black women, or even the white men and white women. You find that the white women will probably be more into coming to the doctor, checking out things, making sure everything is right. You have a number of people who end up in the office because they were told, if you don't go tonight, it's not for you. So they would come. At least for something small. So a lot of people end up doing that.
That'll be the only way.
That'll be the only way. That'll be the only way.
I mean,
you know how we trench out. So.
From our 20s to our 30s, we think we are strong enough. We don't need any regular checkups.
Yeah, then, pretty much we think we're invincible.
Yeah. Then 30 to 40, Charlie, you start work. You have insurance. You know you have insurance. So when you get sick, you'll be okay. Meanwhile, that's not it. It's to check up and make sure that you don't get sick. Then, Charlie, by 50, the numbers all say you go see the doctor by all means. So now you don't even have a choice. So generally, what are the considerations when it comes to appropriate health maintenance for men? How do we maintain ourselves?
Well, just as you said, 20s and 30s, you think you're invincible. By the time you hit your 40s, sometimes the body starts telling you things, but you still think you're invincible. And there are things that we should do as men, and there's a big overlap between what we should do as men and even as women. So, within some age categories, you find that, those are things that we should all do. And I always liken it to, how we like our cars. We all do. And you buy a nice, beautiful car, you don't miss that oil change. And when they put that sticker on the windshield for you, or that thing goes off, you go religious, even if there's nothing wrong with the car. Go get that tire rotation done, change the oil, all the fluids, top up everything, make sure it's running right. Even when you feel there's nothing wrong with the car, we never miss that. And that's how we should treat our bodies too. So, the general thought is that when you feel the greatest, that is when you should show up at the doctor. Because there are things the doctor sees which you would never see. When you're sitting in that office and you think you're just shooting the breeze with him, and a lot of people feel, I just went in there and he didn't really do much for me and charged me all this money. I'm not going back. Even looking at you, there's a lot of computations and permutations going on in his mind, because there's things that he will see right away that will point him in some direction. And just like how you go up there and get your oil change, even if you've not driven the car, the 10,000 miles it recommended, just because it was time you do that. When you go to the doctor's office, there are things that he's also, or she is going to do, that helps him or her determine if everything is going on right with you. And then when they do those things, they can pick up on little things that they can tag onto for bigger things that may be hiding. Because there's a lot of things that happen to our bodies which we do not feel. And those are the typical things that we see in a lot of Black males. We walk around in 30s, our 40s, our 50s, and because they do not call you physical debility, you don't think there's anything wrong. And more, we are finding these diseases coming up in younger and younger males. And there's a lot of changes that have been going on regarding what we should be doing with those things. And that is why, in general, you want to always end up at a doctor, especially as males, because our ladies do it better than us.
Yeah, I mean, when you mentioned, you're finding things in younger and younger ages, my mind just went back. You're right. I mean, back in the day, you would hear somebody had some type of cancer, and they were much older. Now, I keep hearing stuff in people in their 40s and their 30s. And is it a change of diet that's causing all this?
We think there's a lot of changes in a lot of things. Yes, diet may be playing a role there. We think that people are probably living a lot longer, so things are showing up more. And, a lot of environmental factors seem to be affecting some of these disease processes that we see in people. So most definitely, there are changes in our environment that are affecting those things. There's things we are doing to ourselves, diet-wise or exercise-wise, that affect us significantly. And therefore, we are seeing younger and younger and younger males and females, for that matter, show up with a lot of these illnesses that we never thought would. And each of us, almost every week, you are hearing of this brother Charlie passed, or something happened to this guy, and you're like in shock, like what happened here? And you just can't figure it out. But you sit back and think, man, it could have been you.
Charlie, Doc, is Google a friend or a foe? And I'm saying this, let's say, I've been to the doctor for the past 3 years, checking my physicals every year, and borderline everywhere. But every 2-3 months, I get some headache. Some 3-4 days headache. I take some meds and then I'm out. I read a little bit on Google and I know how to solve it, and then I go away. And the headaches vanish, and I'm back. I see you again next year for another physical. When I have a headache, I don't come to see you. Is it okay if I read it on Google and try to sort things out myself?
Google can be a friend, but you have to recognize the limitations of that friend. You know, I can be your best friend, but I beg. There are some limitations to what I can do for you. You know, I may not be able to give you $1 million. You know, so you can use that to inform or help you understand a few things. But you definitely want to end up with a professional, especially if there is a concern of something. Hey, man, this does not seem right. And there are some things which you can treat easy, and you don't have to end up in the doctor. We're not saying that you should end up at the doctor's office every time. It's not necessary. But yes, if you use Google, then you have to use it advisedly. I wouldn't say never use Google. There are a lot of people who actually show up in the office because Google told them something.
Oh,
because
like somebody I know sitting next to me.
So because Google informed them of something, and frankly, it becomes helpful because the person has come in with an idea about something already they want to talk about, and it may point you in a direction which may or may not be the right direction, but it is helpful. So as long as you use it advisedly, it's all good. Mm-hmm.
Now let me focus on our demographics. They are the ones who are watching us right now. So what are some of the common ailments affecting our demographic?
So the bread and butter we always talk about: high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease. And when I say heart disease, I'm talking about blockages in the artery that supplies your heart, that gives your heart oxygen, which means that when that is cut off, it may or may not kill you, but it's killing a lot more people now. And as we said before, when we thought those things were happening in much older people, we are seeing people just fall off and die just like that because of some critical diseases that can show up that way. And high blood pressure and diabetes, especially within the demographics, and we're talking people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, oh my goodness. The problem with those things are that a lot of them would not give you any kind of symptom before, and when they start giving you symptoms, it's probably way too late. And those are the kind of things that you cannot pick up unless you end up at the doctor's office for that routine, mundane checkup. You think, you are wasting your money for, but then they pick up over there. Blood pressure will not give you headaches, probably not give you any headache. When it gives you a headache, it means it was probably too late. So a lot of people go through there, and by the time those things are discovered, it has caused a lot of damage. And so we talk about those things because, we want to focus a lot on high blood pressure and diabetes because of the kind of damage it causes. There is almost no part of your body that those two illnesses would not affect, particularly diabetes. And those things, especially when it comes to the power tool, which unfortunately is a concern for a lot of men because there's that notion of, hey, when it gets treated, then the power tool doesn't work.
Right.
Which a lot of times is a huge misconception. So those two. However, within the demographic, what we are seeing more and more is things like prostate cancer showing up in younger and younger adult males. We are seeing things like cancer of the colon showing up in younger and younger adult males. And, in the US now, it used to be screening age for colon cancer was 50 years. It's been cut down to 45 years now, just because we all remember Wakanda. And it is a very common story how these are showing up more and more and more within the demographic. So those would be very common illnesses, aside all the other illnesses that you would be worried about. Those would be the common things. And, talk about high cholesterol, for example. You don't go feel it.
Yeah.
You don't go no ever. But you know that cholesterol is running high when they chop the domedo and fry yam, you know, chop that benquine and catequine. It's causing all those problems and building plaque in our arteries and causing blockages, which we may or may not feel. A lot of us may have symptoms and we just ignore it like, hey, Charlie, I just tired. I've been working too much. And that is why I'm feeling so tired these days. That's why, you know, when I go up the stairs, I'm short of breath. And those are things we typically would ignore. But those are things that you would never feel and would never know until you go for that visit with your doctor.
Kwame, you mentioned like your BP, diabetes, cholesterol. So are these are numbers that you should know? You should know your numbers at almost any stage in time.
Pretty much,
right?
You should.
I'll use myself as an example. I don't think I knew what my blood pressure numbers were till my late 30s. Yeah, before 40. You know, that's when I started knowing what. I mean, should we should, like from early 20s, we should know what those numbers are. You should know, like, you know your social security number.
Oh, absolutely, you should. And I always use myself an example. You know, I went on blood pressure medicine in my 20s.
Oh.
Yes. You know, absolutely. And, you know, I always tell people that is how far back it was discovered. You have to know your family. You have to know your family history.
Okay,
you have to know the kind of things, yes. You have to know the kind of things that run in your family. And those are the things that you bring up to your doctor when you go, like, hey, these are the things I'm also worried about because XYZ runs in my family. So when you discover those things, you should allow your doctor to treat it. And that way, you know, things are much better for you.
So these are the statins you talk about, right? The medications they give you when you have the BP. And is it something that you have to take?
Statins are the medications they give you when you have high cholesterol.
When you have high cholesterol.
When you have high
and
cholesterol.
Are these medications you are supposed to take for the rest of your life?
So, when it comes to things like cholesterol, the first thing your doctor is going to try to determine is this because, you know, the abenquine is too much, or is because your body inherently has the ability of making just way too much? Is it because you have some other health problems that necessitates that you have to go on those medicines? There are some people who may make changes to their diet and exercise and get those numbers to where they should be. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have high cholesterol and then they got to put you on medicine for that. But some people have to be on medication for that because it may not just be because of how they eat. It may be because their body inherently makes too much of that. Maybe because they have other things we have to protect them against. So those are medicines that sometimes, typically, you will have to be on for the rest of your life. If, for example, you have diabetes because you are way overweight and you drop a ton of weight and that corrects, then typically you don't have to be on medicine for the rest of your life if you're able to maintain that. But not all diabetes is because you are way overweight. The same thing goes for high blood pressure. Not all high blood pressure means that you eat too much salt or you drink too much scotch, you know, or you don't consume enough kaya. But otherwise, you know, so those we call secondary problems, which are being caused by those other external factors as they may be. But you may have primary high blood pressure, which is not because of your diet or your lifestyle, but your genetics may play a role in that, for example. And in those cases, even though you may make all those changes to improve it, that alone may not be enough to make all the changes that are needed to keep you safe. And therefore, you have to be on blood pressure medicine, for example, and you may have to be on it for the rest of your life.
The whole thing is some weird cycle. I mean, I remember going to the doc and it says you have to exercise a lot more. Okay, so I'm not really a gym person, but I dedicated myself and started going to the gym early. Then I went to check the numbers again. It says because of going to the gym and overworking now, your uric acid too has gone up or something of that nature. what was that too? Then I got upset, so I stopped going to the gym. Did I do the right thing?
No, you did the wrong thing.
Oh,
because
dog.
the gym never hurts you.
But what was that uric acid going up? It wasn't gym related.
I'm not sure why the uric acid would have gone up unless you would have made a change in your diet because you thought you were doing the right thing, maybe increase your protein intake, stuff like that, saying you were going to eat a lot more fish
looking at me.
shrimp, eat all that shrimp, and not eat the banku or guy. In that case, and that may have caused that, but it is not going to the gym that would have done that. Going to the gym can in no way be of a deficit to you. It can only benefit you. And, as we say, 3 to 5 times a week. It does not have to be the gym. A lot of us pay for gym memberships and we never go. I paid for gym memberships and I never went.
Charlie,
I bought treadmills and I never used them. You have to find what will work for you. But staying purposeful exercise, at least 30 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week, makes a ton of a difference in general to your health at baseline, without considering even other things.
So if I don't pay for the gym, but I ride a bike or I walk around the neighborhood half an hour a day, that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's
absolutely. You can do that. You can do things. People go to Zumba and dance classes. People may be on MQF and for the 3 hours jam, and keep moving. I see people dance for the whole time, and that's and break a good sweat, get that heart rate up.
Definitely.
That is useful.
Earlier in the year, was it sometime last year I did colonoscopy and I made a whole lot of noise about it on the show that people should get it done. What other male-specific screening tests should be considered, and when should we do that?
So, you're talking about a colonoscopy, which is not male-specific, which goes across board. Okay. So, as we said, it's one of the tests that we would say, hey, by the time you hit 45, you should get it. But even then, again, why your family history is important is that if you've had family who have had colon cancer, then sometimes you have to be screened at an earlier age than that 45 we're talking about. And it still goes back to why you have to go back to the doctor, because he's going to ask you all those questions about your family and all that. Because sometimes you have to get your screening a lot earlier than that. But, generally, if you should go to your doctor for, a routine visit, then there are some general things that they may do after checking you out or checking you over. Some blood tests they may order, and then some other tests that they may order to help determine. And some may run across age, some may be dependent on sex. So when we're talking about males in particular, we talk about prostate screening. And if you look at literature, there is a variety of thoughts about when screening. There are some people who will tell you screening should happen at age 50 and above. As I said, we are finding, and nobody wants to be the statistic. So no matter how small it is, I can't tell you how many patients we have discovered, age 40, Black males who have had prostate cancer. So, for example, we screen prostate cancer from age 40. And the screening may involve your doctor violating you a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, and what that helps the doctor do is to determine how the prostate physically feels when it goes up your butt. But then they'll run blood tests as well. And that helps tremendously in determining whether there's a problem there. We talk about the colon cancer, but you'll be screened for diabetes. Of course, when you go for your visit, you'll be screened for high blood pressure. You'll be screened for high cholesterol. They'll be looking at your kidney function. They'll be looking at your liver function. They will look at your blood count. Those are specific things. And then based on your family history, they may want to screen you even for, heart disease or blockages in your artery to your heart. because you may have had a father or an uncle, a close uncle, who died at age 50 of a sudden heart attack. Which means that, say, if my father died at 50 with a heart attack, there must be something genetic in there that would point towards that. So based on that, your doctor is going to determine whether he's going to order any tests in that direction as well. So a lot of these tests go across from, and just to clarify, our biologic males for prostate screening. But then when you talk about all the other diseases, including colon cancer, you're going to be screening both males and females for that.
It's all there's just so much. So I'm sure you stress as much as a couple of doctors have the importance of diet and exercise, right?
Absolutely.
Cut down on what? On meat and shellfish and stuff like that.
So number one, your portions are absolutely important.
Portions.
Your portions are absolutely important. For simplicity, we say when you take that plate, which would be your average plate, not some huge asanka. When you take your average plate, you're talking about half the plate being your vegetables, a quarter being your protein source, and another quarter being your carbohydrate source. We do not generally say you should totally avoid carbohydrates or totally avoid any particular group of nutrients, but having a good balance in there is always important. We always say, hey, bake and not fry as much as possible. That helps get some of the grease out of those things. You want to do your lean meats if possible. If you can avoid those meats, red meats, as much as possible, you want to do that. You want to go steer more towards your seafood than your red meats. And if you can be vegetarian, hey, God bless you. Some of us cannot be. Some of us will not be. We like goats too much. It's just not possible. Or pork. But yes, in general, what you're looking at is good portions. And then, as we said, the exercise, 3 to 5 days a week, minimum of 30 minutes, good rest. So you're giving yourself a good 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night, limiting how much alcohol we are consuming, if possible. Then I'll be the laugh me for
cut down on the whiskey.
cut down on the scotch a little bit. cut down on that. Of course, limiting. And what do we say? A drink a day for meals is what you would consider within norms. So if it's a shot of whiskey or a shot of whatever liquor or a glass of wine or a bottle of beer would be what you would consider within a healthy range.
So a shot of whiskey a day is okay.
I don't fight that at all.
Okay. And then based on something else you're saying, so let me put a scenario out. You are on a 5-day vacation with family, all inclusive. Now, all inclusive lets you step out of boundaries a little bit, and they have these lovely steak houses. Mm-hmm. Is it okay just for that vacation period to have steak every night?
So, personally, what I find is that when people over-restrict themselves, sometimes they fail. And that tends to be the problem. A lot of people put themselves on these very restrictive diets and, are able to do it for a month or two. And it's like, Charlie, what be this? I know fit again. That craving of all that goes. And is it okay? I'm supposed to say it's not okay. But one thing I found was, it used to be we all go to all these or go on these vacations, all these all-inclusive places. But the thought was that we're on vacation, so we do not do anything else. other than eat and drink. Then a bulb went off in my own mind that no, even when on vacation, I wake up in the morning, I'll hit that gym for 30 minutes or an hour in the morning and do that
vacation
work.
matter with the talk.
Vacation matter.
Kwame comes spoil. Where's the old Kwame?
I swear. but what it made, I enjoyed my drink even better during the day. You felt more energized. You felt more invigorated. You didn't come back from your vacation needing another vacation because you kept that physical activity up. So it's important even during those times to keep that physical activity up. Actually, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take you much to do to be able to, even when on vacation. So in that same light, talking about, should you eat steak every night? Probably not. Mix it up a little bit.
Okay. Charlie Kwame. As we cross that 50 mark, male and female, I started hearing a lot more from the feminine side about menopause. Everything they say menopause. Your air condition can move from hot to cold in 30 minutes. They say menopause. I'm going to sleep. AC is either on or off. It's not about comfort level. Now, in my case, I would think it's a little bit of exaggeration, and I'm being punished for something, so they're using menopause as an excuse. Is there a male version? Because I remember I read something, andropause. I didn't go into details, but I just saw the title. Is that the masculine version of menopause?
You mean that the menopause? So I mean naturally. So your blockos contains two nuts, and the two nuts produce testosterone, which generally is our primary male hormone. It's that hormone that gives you that fight, that gives you that invincibility, and that is why you would even find that some women, when they get to that menopausal age, when there is a lot of symptoms, there's a big drop, because women also have testosterone. And when there is a big drop in there, they go and get all these pellets and stuff like that, and they become wilder than you and I. We see top. So the testosterone does that, and it's thought to regulate, of course, the male libido, our body fat and muscle mass ratios and stuff like that, our energy levels. And yes, technically it drops the older we get, just like how the female hormones drop when they hit menopause. And depending on who you are and how much of a drop you get, just like how some ladies go through a menopause, easy peasy, it's not a problem. And then others, it's a whole different ball game. In males, it could be a problem. In fact, it can be a big problem. It can be the biggest problem a man, because there's no man on earth.
So it can lead to ED too?
Big time.
Oh, I see.
Big time. Now, remember, the testosterone is more or less controlling or driving your libido. There are a lot of things that, when it comes to ED, there are a lot of other factors. So we cannot blame just that. And this may not be very scientific, but I guarantee you, I come across, if I have 100 males in my office who come in and complain about erectile dysfunction, and they all believe that, my testosterone is low and there must be a blood flow problem and all that. Based on the conversation, we are able to determine that at least 70% of them have no problem at all. Oh. The mind is your biggest drive of that. A lot of things for a lot of us have to be right. The stress levels, the reciprocal environment you are getting from the partner, what other things are going on in your life, and unfortunately, it is around those times that those stress levels go up. those problems tend to mount. And so, yes, it is very true that a lot of our people who come in with erectile dysfunction have no metabolic or physical problem underlying that. And once you're able to bring that to the fore and they make the effort to address that, they realize, oh boy, after all, I was straight. But yes, low testosterone can do that, or will do that, in addition to blood flow problems to the penis, which can also be a big problem, which can be in line with other disease processes that be going on with the person. The other thing you'll be worried about at that age will be the prostate getting large. The prostate is that little gland that sits deep in our groin, and it's almost like a mechanical valve. Well, when we're in Augusco sixth form biology, we had a teacher called Unas, and one of his popular statements were, "No man can urinate and have an orgasm at the same time." So it's almost like a mechanical valve. Okay, one can happen at one time, not at the same time. So that can get large. And, we have the problems with Shamoba and all that. And the problem with that is that the enlarged prostate in itself is not causing erectile dysfunction. A lot of times it is the attendant problems, the treatment and all that, that can lead to the erectile dysfunction. So yes, andropause can be real. Yes, the older we get, the levels of those hormones can decrease, and in some people can decrease significantly. Unfortunately, sometimes it decreases even way earlier than that age. And yes, there are people who you have to get on testosterone replacement, otherwise there'll be problems.
Oh, there are solutions for that.
Yes.
Do you ever have patients who say, "Oh, this medication will lead me to ED"? All right, then I'll take it.
Yes. So number one, they will just not take the medicine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a topic where people sometimes, depending on their comfort level, and sometimes you have to tease it out of people. So my habit is, when I have a male patient, I bring it up. I ask you if you're having problems, because a lot of them, and then some people just open up like, man, I thought I could never talk about this, but since you bring it up, and it makes it a lot easier for a lot of people. Okay, so yes, and you find people, and especially in our demographics, where that blood pressure, they come in is high. Are you taking the medicine? Yes. Oh, they'll go and pick the medicine up from the pharmacy. So when you check, the medicine was picked up, but the blood pressure never did go down.
Oh,
and then you keep adding, and you keep adding, and you keep adding, and we've had a lot of sad stories. A lot of sad stories. I've had a 40-year-old man, 40 years, who, because of concerns about ED, refused to take his blood pressure medicines. He absolutely refused. And he's from our part of the world. He absolutely refused. And for times he would not show up in the office and all that. Unfortunately, he also had diabetes and all that. All because he was so much interested in pleasing his mother-in-law that he had to produce all these babies for the mother-in-law. And 6 months ago, he had a stroke he would never recover from.
Oh, no.
A 40-year-old male.
Oh, no.
And the only reason he was not using his medicines
was because it was affecting him sexually?
He felt that it would affect him sexually, and he did not want to take whatever remedies we would have for him. Unfortunately, you're somebody who has had a problem that were playing a role there. But man, do you want to live or what? So you have a young 39-year-old wife. Now you need if you do nothing.
Now she should go find somebody.
Ask her if if you clean. Yes. So now if you find somebody, she will find somebody. she will.
Um,
And this is a story that happens a lot. So
yeah, it does.
ED can be a big problem, but it's not the biggest problem we should make it be if we address it properly. And being open about it with your doctor does help, because a lot of people are still, believe it or not, very, very uncomfortable talking about it. So they will just not take the medicine. They will stop at a gas station and pick out some honey goat weed.
Do those things work?
Well, some people swear by them, and then you have all these other concoctions and stuff around which people are compounding, and they will not tell you. They tell you it's all herbs and all that, but at the end of the day, you find out they are laced with the base medicine of Viagra and Cialis and stuff like that, and it's putting in concentrations you do not know, because they've just mixed the stuff in there. So people are using them left, right, center, and then you don't know they're using them, and they develop other problems on the side.
Charlie, me so far, I've been okay. No issues alongside those.
Should we ask?
I'm interested in Viagra. Is it Viagra say you give 4-hour erection? I want to try. What's the safe age? What's the safe age I can start using that? Because I want to try the 4-hour erection.
I tried the 4 hour.
Yeah.
The 4 hour, Charlie, you go suffer.
I mean, for real, really?
You go suffer.
Huh?
You go suffer. You go suffer. You see, everybody is responsible for their own orgasm.
Kwame, you crazy.
So why do you need a 4 hour erection? You are responsible for yours.
I want to walk around the house and, for the next 4 hours, no visitors, man. And she better work from home.
Oh, you go suffer. You go suffer. At the end of the day, it will be a painful process for you, and it will cause problems for you, because it might damage your power tool, and then you have a bigger problem on your hand, because that problem cannot be solved. So, do you need a 4 hour mistake? Listen, as they say, if you know what you're doing, you don't need 4 hours.
No.
As Nana B, he'll tell you.
4 hours they play Charlie Rada. Yeah, I got 20 minutes. If it's not enough for you, come off for that 20 minutes.
You are responsible for your orgasm.
Yeah. 20 minutes or you don't need anything. We got 4 hours to wait here.
Exactly. 4 hours.
That's cool. Man, Charlie. Awesome talking to you, which is cool. I mean, I know somebody's texting me on the side. Charlie, can I get his number? Kwame, brothers can't have a conversation with their doctor, but I think they want to talk to you.
It's important, but you have to read the room. But if your doctor will not bring it up, that's why I do bring it up. I routinely bring it up. I would ask you if everything is okay there.
Are you guys trained to not to make people uncomfortable?
No, we are not. Unfortunately, we are not.
Oh.
We are not.
So it's you need to develop your own relationship.
You have to develop your own bedside manner. you have to get comfortable in that. I will tell you that it's probably not every physician who is even comfortable talking about it.
Of course.
You understand? And the way to do it is to break it down to the person's level so they are very comfortable. I'm not going to ask you, so do you get erections or are you able to have intercourse with your wife? But if you be Ghana man when you come to my office, I know how to relate to you.
Right.
Okay? If you're Haitian and you come in there, I know how to relate to you. I even take the time to learn a few things within those demographics that helps break the ice for them. And it's something I particularly do to help people break that barrier. So they can be successful.
Yeah, I think I've been lucky in that vein to have a good relationship with my doctor. So I don't think there are certain things that I can't ask, and I think that's important. So maybe we should play our part and be able to ask our doctors almost anything that we
absolutely.
Because it's not you don't have a magic wand, right? You can't just look at my medication and then say,
and say, Charlie, your thing not work.
Charlie, something you talked about earlier. You mentioned the family history thing, which gives you an idea of the patient you are talking to. What if you don't know the family history, Charlie?
If you don't know the family history, then the doctor is starting to know. We have a lot of people who come in and they were adopted.
Okay.
So they have no idea. But then still the basic screening, whether it's age specific or sex specific or just general screening, gives you a good landing ground to start your investigations from. So once you do those things and your physical exam and all that, you are able to, have a good, fair idea of what could be going on there. But especially again, since we are talking about men, if when it comes to that, which believe it or not, it tends to be one of the most, if not the most important thing on a man's mind, that he should be able to first and foremost please himself, but also please his partner in a satisfactory manner. Because there's nothing much more satisfying or that you can be proud of, that when you finish, you feel looking back and say, damn, today
all right,
I'll go work.
Kwame, let me throw these numbers out. Tell me whether it's good or it's bad. So my BP generally 121/81.
That's very good.
Okay. Yeah, this will make a A1C. I'll be Fantima, so you forget. 6.1.
That day high. So there you are smack in the middle of pre-diabetes. Okay, that's telling you that your risk of developing diabetes is pretty high if you don't make some huge changes that will reverse the trend. And it's reversible. It can be controlled. It can be changed, or at the minimum maintained. But yes, you don't want to be there.
Okay, so that'll be diet things, right?
Diets, the calorie, carbs, the exercise.
Okay, what should I cut out? What should I really cut out of my diet?
So you're looking at your
I eat
your
almost everything.
You're looking at your starches. So the ethyl, since you be fancy man or fancy doctor, the kinky rice be killer. And I say that because we know how we chop rice.
Yeah.
The boat day full. And we finish and we head back to the stove and take some more. And we think we are not full. But go to any restaurant today here in this country. And when you go and you order anything that is rice-based, they will bring you something like this way, they put down for a small bowl.
Yeah.
You go chop and you leave that restaurant feeling full. So what's the difference? It's all up here. But if your wife give you that amount of rice for us, you go to say no like it.
Yeah, they bore me self.
Yeah.
What about like regular sugar in tea and coffee?
So if you're diabetic, if you're pre-diabetic, I'd say you want to avoid those sugars. Period. Okay. Everything moderation. If I'm not diabetic and I want some sugar in my tea, that is fine. If I decide to go put 10 spoons of sugar for my tea inside, that's a problem. Yes. But if the problem there already, then you definitely want to avoid that. And that will go over to people who say, then can I use these sweeteners and stuff like that? And in my opinion, the jury is a little bit out on that. A lot of people will tell you that the sweeteners also have bases and stuff that which are not ultimately good for you. But if you have to have it, if you have to have something sweet, then it is a better option for you than heading for that sugar bowl to sweeten your food.
So the sugar, it seems like is almost a no for you.
It is. If you can avoid
brown
but
sugar
remember, oh no, that all be sugar. But remember, the sugar, your least problem be the sugar we put for the tea and stuff inside.
Oh, I see. The starches,
because your starches be worse.
Oh.
So somebody tells I don't eat sugar, or I don't put sugar for my tea inside, But as they drink that tea without sugar, I just put a deal milk for inside. But if you see the bread, you eat half loaf of tea bread. where he puts this chibon for inside. So and they'll say, no, I don't eat sugar. No, it's
Hey,
normal.
Charlie, okay, so Kwame, you come out 3/4 of my rice. You come out the banku. The sugar, cool. There's a question here. Is it okay to sweeten
I don't
stuff?
come out the banku. We go back to the portion, right?
You say okay. The banku, you say make banku. The banku's already the ball small.
You sure say the ball small? That's a big perspective.
So that one is out. You mentioned so the eggs and things too. That one will be sugar matter. No, that doesn't. That'll be cholesterol matter.
Eggs no be sugar matter.
Yeah.
Eggs no be sugar matter. Be more of
mainly
cholesterol matter. So you talk and your cholesterol your egg yolk inside more than anything else. That's why they go tell us, if you chop the egg whites, incidentally or coincidentally, people who are putting themselves on, say, like a ketogenic diet may be eating a bunch of eggs just to boost that metabolism in that way to lose their weight. But generally, yes, your egg yolk will have a lot more of your cholesterol for inside. So that's what you're worried about when you come to the eggs. And whether you fry it versus boil it or poach it also makes a difference.
Oh, this one too, I don't bring them up, but it just crossed my mind. Gout.
Mm-hmm.
So down to
everybody
in triggers.
Everybody in triggers. You have to know that. Some people go tell you, say, when they chop the shrimp and stuff, the crustaceans, where it will cause, and they can eat red meat and they never have any problem with that. And some people will be the red meat. There are some people, even regular fish, the tilapia and safe.
And I was waiting for that because those are my triggers. Fish brings up my gout. Beer brings up my gout. Yeah,
no scotch.
Shellfish already, I know this, but beer, But if I drink a beer every day, it will knock me out. Mm-hmm. So maybe one over the weekend.
I mean, generally, alcohol would increase your uric acid levels, and therefore, technically, would be able to induce, give you a flare up. So generally, the alcohol in general. So even though beer may do it more for you, if you sit down and drink half a bottle of scotch, it might do that.
No. We are not talking on a beer. Let's stick to me here. Wow. So what can we? Okay, now I'm a patient.
We can eat
in
everything.
I'm a patient in your office.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a patient in your office. You've looked at my numbers. Everything is fine. You're just a little worried about my cholesterol and my sugar levels. You want to see me back in 3 months. Mm-hmm. What's your advice to me? What do you want me to do within this 3-month period?
So it depends on what you're
doing.
Cholesterol
and sugar.
It depends on what you're doing already. So, for example, you told me if you're not doing the exercise, I want you to start that program 3 to 5 days a week. A good cardio, 3 to 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day helps bring those numbers down. Depending on where your BMI be, and the conversation around BMI also has been a thing because what we call a realistic BMI. I guarantee you, probably 10% of my patients fall 25 and below. Everybody else will be considered either overweight or obese or morbidly obese. And you ask yourself, but they may be the picture of health actually. That person exercises 5 days a week, his muscle mass is huge, and all that like you did. So, their goal will be go out there, reduce your portions, cut back on your fats, so your saturated fats, you're talking butter, frying your foods, and cutting quine and stuff like that. People think some of the nuts, nuts are healthy, but it's easy to sit down and eat a whole pack of peanuts, for example, which becomes the problem for you. You understand what I'm saying? So then it becomes, again, how much of that stuff you're consuming.
I needed to add wifey on the screen. She thinks she can get away with that. Doc mentioned peanuts. You haven't had peanuts for 2 months. All right. You're on the road to recovery. All right, cool.
So at the end of the day, the portions of all those things do matter significantly in how your body is able to handle that. So getting out there, getting that exercise in, cutting back on the things that would increase that cholesterol, reducing your carbohydrate intake. So that would be, and a lot of us, it is our starches, how do you call it? The potatoes and yam example.
Oh, yam good.
Yam, no. Because you see, look yam, for example. If they fry a tuber of yam for you, you go fit sit down and chop everything.
No, it's too much.
No, you go fit chop.
Really?
If they boil them, it may look a lot in your eyes.
Yeah.
But when they fry that yam,
it takes really sit down and drink some.
And sardine for body.
Yeah, we'll knock it out.
You knock it out. So the way it's presented also makes a difference. Okay, but yes, yam, the starch, that is a starch you also want to avoid or reduce as much as possible.
Fried yams. Okay, Doc, there are a few questions here. Let me throw them out quickly. Jackie says, is it okay to sweeten stuff with blended dates? Dates? Oh, dates be healthy though. Is it okay to sweeten your stuff with blended dates?
So dates be healthy, but remember, a lot of these desiccated fruits, once they desiccate them like that, the distant content, so the sugar content, they go up. So even though your fructose, which will be the sugar you get from those fruits and stuff, is generally healthier than the sucrose where you get from your starches and your sugar and all that. If you don't have too much, it's still a problem. It's still a problem.
Some fruits are healthier, right? I'm sorry, silly question. I mean, for certain things, I know cherries are they good or problematic? Huh?
Cherries are good. But you see, sometimes when it comes to those ones, the problem is how much you're consuming. The problem is how much you're consuming. If I can throw a few cherries and be fine, that's fine. But if I'm going to sit down and eat a bag of cherries or eat a bag of grapes, it is a problem. So
bananas before I go to bed.
What's that?
Good or no good? Banana before bedtime, or the sugar no good?
Anything before bedtime, unless you are diabetic and we're trying to avoid you having low blood sugar overnight, it's not good.
Before.
So you want to avoid food, at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Now, if you're diabetic, you have medication. Sometimes we advise that you have a little bit of something. It may be like half a fruit before bedtime. And that helps protect them actually from their sugars dropping overnight because of the medications that they may have taken. But yes, you should really not be eating before bedtime.
How about alcohol and its effects on diabetes? I think Kwame touched on that earlier. That good.
Good.
But Kwame, you say there's a lot more sugar in the cognac and the bourbons than the scotch. So the scotch be safer, right? If you are diabetic.
Well, throwing me since we are all scotch drinkers. rating them health wise would say a unit of each of them would be about equal. A unit of each of them will be about equal in terms of health. So that's why I said if I have a shot of scotch or a shot of gin or whatever it is, tequila, a day will not be considered doing too much. Okay. But yes, if you're diabetic, then there are some things you really want to avoid. Yes.
That's if you're diabetic. If you're pre-diabetic, you're okay.
You may want to avoid that too.
Now, Kwame, you don't make me chop again for this one. Is that okay? There's a question here. There's a school of thought that higher levels of vitamin D3, 5,000 and up, helps with lower levels of uric acid production. Is this true?
I've not come across that as being true. High levels of vitamin D have been proposed in different disease processes. I have not come across that as something clinically we do to say, hey, if you have high uric acid levels or someone with gout, you should be on high levels of vitamin D3. No.
Why is it that we have most of us our vitamin D is so low like that? Because we know you go outside of it.
A lot of it is that, especially here, majority of the time we do indoors.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. And in the areas where you have a lot more sunshine and heat, it's just way too hot to be even outside.
You're right.
In Atlanta right now, you cannot sit outside. It's hot. It's uncomfortably hot. So so a lot of it is that.
So we need to take the supplements and stuff, right? The vitamins.
So yes, because we do get some. Your sources are not just sunlight hitting the skin, but also dietary wise, and so you get it from the milk products and stuff like that. But yes, taking the supplement or generally a multivitamin a day, which would contain what you call the daily requirements, should suffice.
Okay. Question here: How do you reduce LDL? That's a good one because I didn't give you my numbers there because I did shy. So so how do you reduce LDL?
The LDL is what on the streets we call the bad cholesterol.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that from your big time fats. So your butter, your red meats, your crustaceans.
Cheese day inside.
Cheese day inside.
Oh, Lord.
Eggs day inside. And then there is a component which our body also makes. Apart from cutting those out or reducing that, probably not.
Okay, okay. No, you be cool.
Okay. Apart from cutting that out of your diet or reducing it by a significant amount, depending on how much you are consuming, one of the things that brings your LDL down significantly is actually good exercise.
Oh, I see.
Hitting that cardio brings it down nicely.
Okay. Riding the bike is cool, right? Peloton helps with that. So.
I love the Peloton. I'm a Peloton junkie myself.
Oh, cool. Oh, I'll look for you.
Are you on there? Yes, I'm a Peloton junkie myself. 6 days a week.
6 days a week? Oh,
yep.
No. Hey, Kwame, Charlie. If you manage your blood pressure well with a healthy lifestyle, can you come off the medication?
So as I was saying, it depends on if your high blood pressure was secondary to the unhealthy lifestyle. In other words, hey, I was eating a bunch of salt, I was overweight, blah, 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 and my blood pressure went up. I reversed those things. I cut back on my alcohol. I cut back on my tobacco intake. Or I stopped all that. And yes, so that is possible. But as I said, it's not everybody whose blood pressure is because of an unhealthy lifestyle.
Hereditary.
Yeah. As I said, I went on blood pressure medicine in my 20s. Yes, I had an unhealthy lifestyle at the time. Very, very unhealthy lifestyle at the time. But that was not the reason for my high blood pressure. And for the majority of us, it's not a reason, but doesn't make it worse, definitely. So it's a case by case basis. You should not, under any circumstance, think that, oh, hey, I have high blood pressure, I'm on medication, and hey, I used to drink a lot and do all this stuff, and I was overweight, and I cut that back, so I'm going to stop the medicines and not go to my doctor. Wrong move. I have people who are BMI 20 and have to be on blood pressure medicine. Okay, they don't do nothing and have to be on blood pressure medicine just because. So
you can have friends with six pack, and they're on that.
Plenty of them.
I always knew six pack was overrated.
To some degree. We like the one pack.
Yeah. Last question here. What about all those additional vitamins and supplements like turmeric, calcium, saw palmetto, cranberry, cinnamon, name it? Recommended or no?
Personally, no. Because at the end of the day, but and I would say that there are people who have studied those things into huge detail and would swear by them and their effects. And I know people who load up on all these supplements and vitamins. I have personally not, it depends on how you feel yourself. I've personally not seen that being the game changer, especially when it comes to those typical diseases we are talking about. That, and also know that those supplements and vitamins, you can actually overdose on them.
Oh.
And that, yes, absolutely. And that can cause a bigger problem for you. So, you can actually develop toxicity from some of those things if you overdo it. So you got to be careful. But yes, I know people swear by them to some degree. But is that something that we would say is absolutely necessary in mainstream? Probably not. There are some, if we determine deficiencies, or we determine that, hey, based on your clinical condition, you are likely not getting enough of them, then yes, we do recommend that those are replaced for you. But just going out there and buying all those stuff, I'm not sure that it has a true grounding in what the clinical benefits are.
This one is the last question just popped in. What about the
I think she's talking about probiotics and
yeah. I like them though. Sweet.
Yeah, and to some degree, it settles a lot of people's stomachs down. There are people who have a lot of GI problems. Some people have some recurrent infections, and it tends to help them. There are even in some disease categories, and we're not sure how the benefit aligns, but you find them being prescribed for kids with autism and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
As a benefit, does it hurt you? It does not hurt you. Does it help you? There are benefits under some conditions. Is it the absolute game changer? I do not know that.
Okay, so it's not bad too. It's not
No,
bad.
it is.
I drink a few of those sometimes, and
it is not bad.
Yeah, cool. That's good. At least now there's one thing Kwame said I can still focus on. Keep my. You
can still have a little scotch every now and then.
Charlie, this has been good, man. You see, I told you we'll talk for 30 minutes. It's like an hour. Hey. Thank you so much, man. This has been wonderful. Now we also have feedback for the menopause stuff. Dr. Kwame Fiakponu, man. Where's the clinic again? Let us know when we're in the area. We'll come back.
We're in to the west of the city of Atlanta, in Paulding County, Hiram. It's called West Internal Medicine. So anyone in the area can come check us out.
I beg you should put your number in the Zoom chat so
you
guys can get in touch. I somebody's texted me that Charlie, if you show this is your doctor, I go ask some questions that I can't ask my doctor. True.
Yes, you can.
True, but I also say, Charlie, get some coffee and ask your doctor whether it's male or female. Though, very, 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 very cool. This has been. That's
right.
Cool, but I'll hit you on the side. So I'll try and work on my figure a little bit, do the gym thing. So, like I said, I stopped going to the gym because I thought it was making my uric acid go up. But you say it'll be correct.
It'll be correct. It'll be the shrimp.
It'll be the shrimp. No, all right. I'm down with the shrimp. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, everybody.
In addition to medical stuff, if you have questions about scotch or cigars, talk to Kwame.
We're not supposed to be saying that.
Dr. Kwame in the background. Nana Buedu hiding from camera, but he's right there as well. That's Doc, and that's not water he's drinking, but hey, Nana B. Fuchu, you see Nana B? Osebi. That's right, there we go. Dr. Kwame. Faco, I see you right there. Nice one, man. All right, then. A few minutes of hip life. Today I'm hungry. Honestly, I haven't eaten. That's the truth. It's not because Dr. Day here and he's talking anything. No, he said I can still eat the banku, just small portions. And the rice too small. Your vegetables for me half the plate. Don't be small. Kwame can't spoil. Hey, which all watch it 10 cities. Yeah. Salad 40 cities. Hey. No meat. The egg ground, no yoko. What's the egg white? Hey. Oh, Ghana salad no be salad. Yeah. No, Ghana salad is like now I eat your kinky and be free. Ghana salad. Yeah. To my doctor friends out there, thank you, Charlie. You guys help us a lot, man. See, now the doctors, they hit me up on the side. For sure, no steak every night. That's more whiskey to have a supper. Yeah, people. Hey.
be wo him be say more. Ben mona, ben for. Boje you be wo him be say more. Konye seketwa ton seketa mo gamo. Konye china twa chembu akoje. Konye jata twa kuwa mi akose. Call le do kwa me no be she. Wifey. Washing let me nice. Nembe. Oh, so much I can feel wash lower you be fly. Gemino, wifey. Washing let nice. So much I can feel wash lower you be fly. Yeah. Never crowd in love baba no abakadele. Ni ma share na fanta. Go han yi share do famike greda. Ninke chafin and we say do. Palungo go na mi mago. Be ko le wo won kuni wabo. Wo manye chakebi. Won twango. One pema, two pema. Afine three no mess. Koko ke mi she $2. Ununcho. Kobecho palungo go. Gege shilo. Palungo go. Shingege. Palungo go.
Tuko, long time no see. How are you?
Anua Kadiani, Mama Mediani, Anua Kadiani, Bolly, 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 Anua Kadiani.
Hey, the Canadians are live right here. We are almost in July, meaning it will be snowing in Canada soon. Leslie Otindewo, Elsie.
From the end to a day, remember to the end, okay? When you say one for me, why we put our bet Sherry, Sherry, all the boys shall share me the more. Sherry, Sherry, all the boys shall share me the Sherry, Sherry, all the boys shall share me the
so wompina. But you go so be anyway. Umnitia, Satrobe. Ya come open in India, will be passed to Subago and Kotokusa Probe. Make una bow down and then only a guinea magino. Make one bow down and then only a guinea magino. Although Bosch shall share me wafumo. Although Missy Bosch shall share me wafuma. Okasa wafa me fontin no whoop and pepper me say hurry, hurry. What's so Bosch shall share me no wafumo.
savoir combien de fois que j'ai besoin. Malamidi,
set of it. Muffin no wabi. Say me una makumetu. Me don't need musubi. Say me una number
Oh, my baby, oh my baby.
say, let the meeting of on things. Exclamation, say, in the meeting, massive, where's the to what kind of massive they are with me. No, this time, no lie. If I beat that, freestyle. Everyone, you know, meeting a hall. For we want it, no meeting a hall. It's too much, whoa, I'm a pepper, I'm a sessa, I'm a kudu, I'm a pepper, I'm a kuto. A baby, that's a walla who has up. Name it to a hand, not to a hall. Name it to a hand, no, I can't. Mela be to a halo, not to a hall. Name a kawahana, now I can't. Open soon, the metro, I have it for. And so, meeting a honamano. When him start cross out to me, money before. Can you name to one of the project? Jack or van in the cone, or van in the cone, or back with the body. While I walk on by as a body. We know it's not where me now, what of that. Take tack, Mr. N. Master, some told you, my paper, and a my paper. Jack or van in the cone, or back with the body.
come on the way. Go.
Obianto ne coalition. Obianto ne coalition. Yeah, be Obianto ne coalition.
What else?
Obianto ne coalition.
What else?
What did you do? Me can't do no day. Chananima, Nanantu, Nabasa, eh? No, me can't do. Me can't do. Me can't do la la noa. La 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 la. Shadi da da da. Hey, hey. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo ne. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo ne. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo ne. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo koyo. Me can't do. Me can't do. Me can't do something new. Something new. Me can't do and cry new. And cry new. Me can't do something new. Something new. Me can't do igwe new. Igwe new. Me can't do kana new. Kana new. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo ne. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo ne. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo ne. Make what got to koyo so. And I drink koyo koyo.
Obianto ne coalition. Obianto ne coalition. Obianto ne coalition. Party.
Emma will nip be and boo a bonfia. I hope a promo yen abu huntia. Or ya went down for Jana Manivia. Yam Wamu Amunsina Buntia.
Muano meni na edi. Nana nyameni ya wakano ne bebe mo. Tawuma usa swabi poni ne tutu. So my body don't lose God, can't walk home after ya. Everybody sing it, hallelujah. Hallelujah. 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 Everybody sing it, hallelujah.
She said diva, see you, she gets swagger. She be sweet like banana. She take come from Ghana. She said diva. Surely you knock me off my feet. Oh mama, come and tell me the way you walk, they make me weak. I call me high in the hem. Surely you knock me off my feet. Oh mama, come and tell me the way you walk, they make me weak. I call me high in the hem. Every day and night, you dey make me feel alright. You never make me cry. You always make me smile. So you want to do me swear. Hey,
Hey, July 4th weekend has started already. Hey. Vivian Bruce, Nata Kafia, see you all there, man.
Cause your love make me go low. I don't know what to say. Come and rock my body. Your love make me go low. I don't know what to say.
Isaac.
My body. Surely you knock me off my feet. Oh mama, come and tell me the way you walk, they make me weak. I call me high.
Gloria Paul.
Surely you knock me off my feet. Oh mama, come and tell me the way you walk, they make me weak. I call me high. She be sweet like banana. She take come from Ghana. She said
shout wow. Said I won't be your guy, so say be my girl. But my body, so they ask me how. As you deal with me, where I deal with you, make you show me your love now. Let's stop the mental. Make her try to enter. This time bumper to bumper. Coming straight from Ghana. Make it surgery, make it party, make it surgery. You are one and only baby, come make it jolly. Coming at me doby, coming at me proby, from it at me froby. Which I me what make a beat, touch my me feeling. So I don't mean kissy, I've been to the enemy. Baby, na yeki. Coming at me doby, coming at me proby, from it at me froby. Which I me what make a beat, touch my me feeling. So I don't mean kissy, I've been to the enemy. Baby, na yeki. Let me go low. I don't know what to say. Come and rock my body. No sweat, don't fear to come up. No more feeling when some make your pop. Name and metro levels, slow by sure. We move beyond so you beer. Nikuta, fella, over no drinks, and I say fuller. I saw broche. Fast about money, say, stop, but don't see me what now. Me come, Nana continue. Everyone easy, everyone easy. La la, empty, la maba, I get to see ya, me see my faula, la la. Na many I pray ma. And man hammy to do Oba Franklin I treat me chima na macho. Me body na kwacho. And anacho. Me call if you want hojo to ask for no sa wanacho. Me hojo. Me call on if you no be enough point. Ma hofe. Me una me to me da fie. Me just say wa for take up my thing. Hey. Ma hofe no free. Ma patene. O tiri sa so patene. Ope kasa tentene. Me try e mama me din cross me picture. Me never say ya o share me base. First way, we say me ni opia ho. Ono ani me tie ho. Akasi me just na bo no me sa. Me ko na me tie na me di me do fun abo bo. O do ni ma ja your friend I just Joe. Taku. Ah. Chef guy wa. Obi patch no na koplo. Time out baby. Ekuta pa no bitch. Me can say meter. I just say we the greater. Na na continue fam easy. But for last. Ah. Nigga bounce, girl, nigga bounce, nigga bounce, 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 nigga bounce, girl, you my number one, you know I got no one, I never make you cry, I know you been trying. no go feed do where you do them job. Fema fair. I'm a gun your fin, I'm gonna open I'm a job. I face in pain. Oh, fair jump. I'm gonna face I face in pain. Oh, fair jump.
What else?
I'm gonna fair jump.
I be there one of the figures say we no go do. If you not we do, I be the skin pain. What's the work of them? I say now who be you? Nakopona don't with them maintain. Stand up with you, say woman me pressure. Just a cannon corner coming I'm from. Now so Jehovah name me protector. Yeah me baba yeah no sufficient come now she run a young tongue. Oh win that. Yeah we best go women on me to spin test. Kale we be critical thinkers. Yeah we yeah can be go to Canada can be singlet. But I follow what me to hold last year. But I feel the one who I me a queen law. The thing I mean if I saw me buck club here. Then I say we came on a who me a challenge game cause every victor. Oh
them say you no go feel do it.
Ocleonard, Genoviva, Aquastra Sezenica, Ivy Rose with all the lipstick, JJ.
Them say you no go feel do where you do them job. I'm a gun your fin, I'm gonna open a job. I face in pain. Oh, fair jump. I'm gonna fair jump. I face in pain. What else? Fair jump. Yeah, I'm gonna fair jump. One I face in pain. Oh, fair jump. I'm gonna fair jump. I face in pain.
What else?
Fair jump. Yeah, I'm gonna fair jump.
One time for your skin pain. The devil always want to see me in pain. But the blessing will drive you insane. Oh, cause you never brag, as I do late. Or so you're not probably watching the show. My grab on the dad, they must a laptop. Yeah, they make a home, but so you me feel. I feel with them, yeah, pack last stop. Fire, Google pastor. Rolls Royce, front door, fresh boy, handsome, money bag, Hamburg, Trinidad, all the way to Frankfurt. Who the man? Camped up. Come and see the girls with the cats walk. Challenge the shit, I don't know the small. More than mountain, I find that so nobody go to stand up. Shady.
Them say you no go feel do where you do them job. Fema fair. I'm a gun your fin, I'm gonna open a job. I face in pain. Oh, fair jump. I'm gonna fair jump. I face in pain. Oh, fair jump. I'm gonna fair jump. Them say you no go feel do where you do them job. Fema fair. I'm a gun your fin, I'm gonna open a job. I face in pain.
My niggas from the track, y'all.
I'm gonna fair jump.
On your radio every Sunday, it's DJ Fish Show.
Life is too short, I know if you waste time, oh. Where they up at this, why on not they sleep, make you wake up, oh. Who they call me, if you know the party, call me later, oh. If your girlfriend no go, call your side chick, it makes a link up, oh. Eh, as I'm on a Samanti buffet, and I will coach your cake. Fine girls, yeah, what she say, yeah. On your champagne, you'll go away, man can't jam crime and permit it. Yeah, le party, yeah. In the Ijabia. I'm a mayala, I'm a damn. On the them with 230 in a move, I say mayala, I'm a damn. Biala, you too fast, I'm a mayala, I'm a damn. Party after party, mayala, I'm a damn. We move, all move.
Enjoy your life because problem is not the finish. Leave me make I chop life, I no speaking for English. Brother, I know lazy. I work hard for this life. So I go chop on like party jollof, eh. Me and me mademoiselle, yeah. Like Obama and Michelle, yeah. We go they do very well, yeah. We go they chop on well. Champagne is just for the pain, yeah. I'm about to make it rain, yeah. Give enemy skin pain. I wanna do this again. As you can see, everything pep. Don't be lie, sweet, yeah. Hey, fun, and fair. I tell you, oh yeah, baby, oh la mucha. Kofi Kinata, Pato Rankin and Sisi Nede. I'm a mayala, I'm a damn. On the bottom of the 230 in a move, I say mayala, I'm a damn. Biala, you too fast, I'm a mayala, I'm a damn. Party after party, mayala, I'm a damn. We move, all move, share. Man, Jimmy, you are nobody. Who come enjoy my life for me? Baby, come and shake body. My young party money or no money. Mommy, Jimmy, you are nobody. Who come enjoy my life for me? Baby, come and shake body. My young party money or no money. Any day, it's Mama Mindibiana. I'll catch up. What's that, ya? Mama Mindibiana. Osha free, Jimo. No, so Mama Mono Mana. Ah, so not Jenny, you. Benjamin Kabu, I'm a mayala, I'm a damn. On the bottom of the 230 in a move, I say mayala, I'm a damn. Biala, you too fast, I'm a mayala, I'm a damn. Party after party, I say mayala, I'm a damn. We move, all move, so you let that one power down, Kudu. Mama share, so you let that one power down, Minty and I do. When it's big. So and you know more that I tell you what I go with a tin car. Some about the mono, what I go with a king car. Me I hear I lash the pressure mower. I am mama down. One no the pressure mower. I am mama down. Lash I'm in teen and I do. What can you buy? What will be pseudo? You don't know intelligent in here. Every chance I was so about you, so I'm going to do sin child. We are answering every day. But every Sunday, we are then. We are Bula show. I'm in teen and I do. I'm in teen and I do. Yeah, Bula show. I'm in teen and I do. I'm in teen and I do. I'm in Maya when I'm phantom. Master me show moon and can't. I'm in Maya when I'm phantom. Master me show moon and can't. Penny if we are transparent and give a junk when they boom. Made girl in me claim fried rice in all the water, you know. I Kuma wo vi biana kobi Kuma wo vi kenaka biana kobi Kuma wo vi kenaka biana kobi Ejama mfa mfa samukwan Pemi biu mfa samukwan Ejama mfa mfa samukono Pemi biu found myself, I'm going to jam in a papa. A jaminella papa, 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 a jaminella papa. Yeah, I'm jaminella papa. But I say, but I'm going to miss me in a natural news, still also uncheck. I feel my baby, and I feel your son on fuel. But I'm going to miss me in a natural news, still also uncheck him. I feel my baby, I love you, your son on fuel. A jam, I'm found my friends, I'm going to tell one in the day, they don't energy. power selemu. Ejamenelo ko. Single and free. Ejamenelo ko. For your love. In your money me low. Ejamenelo ko. Single and free. Ejamenelo ko. I'm for your love. I will not papa will uncle brother woman wo. Chum. Mommy will answer was sister woman now. Chum. Papa will uncle brother woman wo. Chum. Oh, I will mommy will answer was sister woman now. Chum. Po. Ejamenelo papa Instagram. Guess what?
Ejamenelo papa Facebook. I want so boy so.
Ejamenelo papa Snapchat. Guess what?
Ejamenelo papa Twitter.
Kali mi rasi mo penunya no munya so bibiti ya nompe mamu hu na mu wa mo show po e comment na meta don't care mo poche wo that's what's up I'm down clever well done division the one for ye gyan I kwenyim cover one cup no money there table bet 10 level be change ya 10 over 10 now you there let mama down at your account still my town see who I fell first on the academic kwa mo pacho fast I didn't me check over by heart but she said that I try fat me ya ass not fan I try fat me ya ass not fan I try fat me ya ass not fan to solo broken heart ada inti de papa Ejamenelo papa single and free. Ejamenelo papa money me Ejamenelo papa Friday night to the one day. Boys in a guess no ache. I say when you almost saw one day, I just saw to Abubu Binade. Utumovu so mante. Yellow pata gets a homache. Club do up in your task in a most I ever drive out could be ready. I see, no, Friday night to the one day. Boys in a guess no ache. I say when you almost saw one day, I just saw to Abubu Binade. Utumovu so mante. Yellow pata gets a homache. Club do up in your task in a most I ever drive out could be ready. Rade Bejisti, I know. Rade Bejisti, I know. Rade Bejisti, I know. Rade Bejisti, I know. Rade Bejisti, I walk to the valley of the shadow of darkness and me with her. Now, cause I'm foolish and shamo, I say, Musu Yeua. Mama, Samina, a short to one side. Sika, somebody in a short to Ayo. Sister the woman no be a shoko. We get a fire every day can't quench you. Love your fancy no sawdust. As I'm a meka and can't go do nyami benia. Thank you love Asa salabo. Anyami benia. Thank you love Asa salabo wasaida. Sha enyi me fie kuma imama nai. You may be a fipa and I'm a guy. I'm one pempo, they ain't failed that. I'm one pempo, they ain't failed. I'm on a dogo, be more dungu, be more honest when there's a fima. Call I'm one pempo, they ain't failed that. Call I'm one. Jayanda, Yesusuda, Lavacha running in our block, Wayame, in Jadi. Sister the one woman no be a shoko. We get a fire every day can't quench you. One wash a fancy no sawdust. As I'm a meka and damn God, do yami benia. Check it out. Anyami benia. Check it out. She, you need yeah, for stop, I'm proud for the hand losing, but you losing with swag, no. Yeah, the Isha laugh, no. Living legends, no. Yeah, and terms, also, no. Yeah, but far on God, we will still win. We've been through a lot, but you stay real. A book don't go see a dear baby, and then coming to your chore. I need baby, I dry. If you when you show more why advice, yeah, you need to be a try tag life. It's in the pipeline, I set pipelines. We be the voice way that those days were in fear, they nothing day. Side to school fees, if you know the free pay, the heart breaks the rat race, but you found grace. Yeah, Yami Benia, Changila, Nibadi Dada, Changila, Nibadi Dada, Nibadi Dada, Yami Benia, Changila, Nibadi Dada, Nibadi Dada, Yami Benia. Friday, Japolo, all night, Saturday night, our club. Yali, Martin, Zeman, Shock, and the Gugu Cap. I the shape in out the Bible, bed, go for say, Dallas, so they snap in the bay. The gas in our blue chapel, walk when, Laboshe, one house on a club, and what bay. Tiame summer pa, the yellow sumia, Bisa Unia, ladies are was so warm. Yame summer pa, the yellow sumia, but you hoover full of body, Lubeni. Yame summer pa, the yellow sumia, that yellow be looking the plastic. Yame summer pa, the yellow sumia, Yasuma me, I look at it. It's at him with a bar. I don't yami baba physical. So I'm consider bad. I try to have it with any part. Was no call no was so I saw fin to Mowanka. Sika Samini Chapuli here fin to Moamba or to Moambo. I will put on the things fall apart. I can was anointed men touch. Chapuli was school sipa. Now so my messy will do my body. Say Yame Summer Pan, a yellow sumia. I be so unia. They be so Yame Summer Pan, a yellow sumia. Why me young can I say my mobile? It's Yame Summer Pan, a yellow sumia. I wouldn't have from when to my venture. Yame Summer Pan, a yellow sumia. From Namambu, where they would actually be see. I say, Cabos of Ejiwa. Nadia came what I want. Madame Mushabu, Nadia, the one. Gramos of Ejiwa. I saw your American Muslim on the big Yabi. I'm coffee, what the other one. I'm share. A who Christian, a who Muslim, a who careful, a who soft, a who comfort. Asa, that has a share pro, yeah, one or shares 1 year. MP who come upon in Sutra. Maybe I saw a bad man. The minty lecturer, pardon you, Dansano, I'm a pass mark. For money, we go share blood. Yami Bayer or Bechel into, Epen fast. It's fast like fast cars, fast trap pots. Church service, what name is Snapchat boss. That's the first now a church. Or no man, I'm on the third. Now I don't know how to track. Part-time Christian. You won't fight 4-time devil. You the joke. Until you yame summer pan, a yellow sumia. 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 Okay. Share the whole town. Renata Odebufu, Mubisa, Obochobu Huna, Yehua, Body Nijimide Yokozuna, while lay along here and pay in a pewana, John. She baby where you heavy hate we do. Makasa, Namo for my baby take Kiku, Ayeme, who feel the Yamasha Shawa Muhu, at the moment, 1 no more but Damasha shoe, Shamaka high, sweet, Naka hello. The papa was street, you wear flexible ghetto. Moana Maji, my one to mellow, your try with some Obosanti yellow, Moso woman physical, my chama mammy there, when you superstar visit or you know what you try to catch up. This is my mother, so my eye is why I she bibi dem who pay me imagine it da. Yankopon na bamba na tse dem from bamba get. Kada beda no shaga na fu no biabo mu there. Designers wo ho ba ko fiam yam the best. But start from height 5.5 the side by side. Me shaping it nice. The hips in the tetris so you kept them wide. Oh my god, may you no stop my flat. The back in the way you steady na natinu me happy. Obo the way I say be your auntie wa shaky. Brown skin girl, look at the black thick hair. Me father bo fu no baby na kama man na kevin share. Opportunity the boss say oh ina then show me ya kasi we say the other so I didn't know about them obi baba obi poko na people no about quantum kasi no around let me do what goes around me surely come around I will be a man you know but it any pa man you know my way run my way on I will be a man, you know. I see the man, you know. I will run him around. With a brag, and that, with a way to move on down, with a brag, and I do the brag, and you know, with a brag, and I do the way to move on down, with a brag, and I do the brag, and you know. What you stole, then you will be old. The young shall grow. Some people you used to know will be dead no more. We win some, we lose some. That be life. He no get man, why no get formula. It be some way. I say, live your life overthinking, no peace of your problems. So it be time wasting. Today you get plenty, tomorrow you get nothing at all. Today you make a pay, tomorrow something make you the more. I didn't you know I like that. Forget you, with a pride, and that, you know I move on down, with a pride, and I do the pride, and you know with a pride, and that, you know I move on down, with a pride, and I do the pride, and you know.
Kofi Kinata this weekend, right in the DMV area. Charlie, that's why we've gone non-stop. My brother ice cream.